So much has changed in the past 50 years for Bill and Joann Brookhart. One thing that hasn't is their commitment to tithing.
God blessed us, it's obvious.
The Lord has been so faithful in so many wonderful ways.
Both have many stories of God's faithfulness. In 1972, Joann was a single mom struggling to raise 2 boys on a shoestring budget with no money in the bank.
I was working at a grocery store as a clerk, and that really made it rough to be able to pay rent and feed my kids and pay for anything that was needed. The fear was almost crippling.
During this time, she committed her life to Christ and to giving.
I wanted to be obedient because obedience is better than sacrifice. And I started tithing, and it was scary. It was like drawing a line in the sand. Am I going to believe God or not? Do I trust him?
Trusting and tithing wasn't always easy, especially when things started breaking down.
I had a clock that I really like. It broke down. I had a stove that broke down, so I couldn't cook. And my car began to make funny noises. And I had to be to work every day. I needed that car. The full 10% was scary because I had to be sure that that came out first. It's what I've got left going to make it, And it always did. It took me a while to really trust the Lord with it, to be able to write that check without fear. So I took my car to a shop, and it was the hose that was loose. Cost me nothing. I had a friend bring me a stove to replace my broken one. Then my clock started working again, and I still have it. And it still works.
Then Joann met Bill, who also loved the Lord. There was something else they needed to agree on before they tied the knot.
I wanted it to be something he wanted, and he did. And it was what sealed the deal for me. Because I'd heard a pastor preach one time that if God has a man's wallet, he has his heart.
After they married in 1975, they continued to tithe. By the end of 6 years, Bill's salary had tripled. That same year, the couple sold their house for double what they'd paid for it. That allowed them the financial freedom for Bill to build a new home, mortgage-free.
It was nice to be able to be debt-free. We didn't have to worry about house payment.
Bill's earnings from his engineering consulting business steadily increased over the years. By the time he retired in 2006, his income had grown by 800%, 9 times greater than when he began tithing. Today, after tithing and giving to various ministries, the Brookharts live comfortably and have no debt. They've tithed together faithfully for more than 50 years and never stopped.
I enjoy giving my tithe to the Lord. I'm glad to do it, and I know that I'm satisfying what God would like for me to do. There's a great satisfaction in that.
I wish I would have trusted him sooner, but you can trust God. You really can trust him.